Actually, hold on, I need to get the mic. Maybe. 1 second. Let me grab the mic. What's up, everyone? Vince Williams here. I know it's been kind of a while since I've posted or been really active here on my main channel. If you're not familiar, I do have a second channel called Vince Williams Clips, which is a lot more consistent. It consists of short clips and just moments. So if you're not subscribed over there, make sure to go sub over there. But if not, I'm just going to be testing this stream out and seeing how the internet is running, seeing how my channel is working and running as well. Mainly because we have a lot of really cool projects in the work that's going to be having to do with going live. And those that aren't tuned in right now, don't worry, I will leave this video up for a little bit so my supporters can take a look at it and get updated and all that. I do hope everyone's doing well. I do hope everyone's having a great week so far. Again, I do apologize for kind of being all over the place and not as consistent as I would like. It's mainly because I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, as well as trying to expand my live performances and my live events and doing all that. So I'm still doing private events, I'm still performing, I'm still doing collaborations. We're actually in the process of revamping this channel. That's why I wanted to hang out for a little bit and give like a test run and see how everything's running. And moving forward, I'm going to be going live again and letting you guys know about the content schedule that I'm working on. I'm working on a content schedule, so you guys that are following here on YouTube, you guys will know when to expect a video throughout the week. And if you're following me on TikTok or Instagram, I will be going live over there as well and letting everybody know when to expect videos on those platforms as well. We figured that this would be like the easiest way to manage and just keep up with filming and shooting and producing and doing all that, as well as obviously doing the private events, the live performances and all that. But again, I do appreciate everybody that has stayed subscribed and takes the time and goes and checks out my content and shares it and all that good stuff. I do see the supporters, so I really do appreciate it. And don't worry. Like I said, I have been kind of MIA for a second, but it's for good reason. We're working on some really cool collaborations, some really cool online projects, as well as a brand new merch store for those that want to support even further. I will be going live here on my main YouTube channel within the next few days or so, mainly to hear some feedback from the supporters and my subscribers. And I'm going to be asking y'all, what do y'all want to see moving forward when it comes to this main channel? Whether it's reactions, whether it's reviews, whether it's just street magic or just really quick, short magic videos, whatever the case may be, I do want to make sure that I prioritize you guys, the supporters. I prioritize what you guys want to see. And again, once I go live with the online schedule, I'll be elaborating on what to expect when it comes to the live streams, because I'm going to be a lot more consistent when it comes to the live streaming, as well as just posting random videos. So don't worry, everyone. I really do appreciate everybody's support and patience. Like I said, it has been quite some time since I've actually been consistent here on this main channel. But yeah, sorry, everyone. I know I sound like a broken record or just going through it. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I am alive. I'm still working on some really cool content, and I haven't forgotten about you guys. I really haven't. I'm just one guy, I'm just one guy trying to expand on various different platforms. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's patience first and foremost. But with all that being said, how is everybody doing? Where is everybody tuning in from? And if you would like, let me know how this connection's working, if you can hear me, if I need to speak up louder, if it's lagging or whatever the case may be. This is your opportunity to let me know. So whenever I start going consistent, I can at least troubleshoot a lot of these issues before, dropping the really fun projects. But how is everyone? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. I have had a pretty wild weekend filled with awesome projects and events. Like I said, I am still doing private events and corporate events and all that good stuff. That's pretty much where all my time and effort has been for the past like 3 years, if I'm being honest. But we are working on a lot of really cool stuff. And also collaborations, some really, really cool collaborations. Some that have to do with some artists and some really kind of different, riskier visual projects, I should say. But I don't want to talk too much on it on this stream, mainly because I can't. But I will say this: in the next maybe week and a half, that's when we're gonna start going absolutely crazy when it comes to the online content, especially here on YouTube. Because, like I said, I feel like I've neglected y'all, which wasn't my intention. I've been doing the live streams on TikTok. I've been doing live streams on Kick. I've been posting on my Instagram and my Facebook and all of my other platforms. So, but fear not. We've also expanded the production team, which it's felt like, oh man, it's felt like it's been so long since I've been able to network and connect with genuine, consistent, passionate creators and videographers and photographers. But being patient is the best way of doing business and putting your best foot forward. Don't expect it to happen like this, because that's not how it happens. You just got to be patient and be consistent. But yeah, I really do appreciate everybody. I really do. Jones, what are you doing, Jones? What are you doing? Where you from, bro? Or person? Yeah, what's up, chat? How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? And where is everyone tuning in from? And if you are subscribed to my page, how long have you been a subscriber? And what was your favorite video of mine that's currently up? Again, I will be looking for feedback from all my supporters. I will be asking in the next few weeks as well what you guys want to see, because I want to prioritize, what you guys want to see. I don't want to be dropping content that you guys are like, don't really vibe with, whether it's reactions, whether it's just music reviews, magic reactions, or magic related reviews, or whatever the case may be, or just straight up street magic or short clipped videos, whatever. Because moving forward, when it comes to these live streams, I have, again, a lot of really interesting, awesome collaborations and ideas. I don't want to elaborate too much because, again, I'd rather just drop the project and have you guys just go in and check it out then. But yeah, where's everyone tuning in from? How is everyone? And it's unfortunate, if you guys are unfamiliar with who I am and what I do, I typically perform for a lot of touring acts that come through here in Texas. And I'm still even doing that. I've been doing that consistently. It's just like I said, finding a consistent videographer has been just such a tedious process. I've been extremely patient, but I've been also just focusing on these collaborations while, seeking out, a videographer or photographer that for one, that I really, really relate with, mainly so there's no misunderstanding when it comes to the production of the videos or the content that I'm trying to drop, because that's been the biggest thing with my most recent videographer. It was a lot of just trying to push the brand in a direction that I really don't feel like that really reflects who I am or what I'm trying to do with the brand. So that's been the biggest thing, the creative friction and ideas and things like that. But like I said, about 2 weeks ago, I was able to connect and network with a new videographer that I am very confident that we're going to work on some really cool, interesting projects, mainly because I took him out to a couple of these events, and right off rip, super excited, passionate, and he was just on it. So, and I mentioned a little bit of some of the projects that I want to hire him to help produce. And he just seems like he's just the right fit, you know? So I really do appreciate everybody throwing the support. And I even I've even seen a couple of the supporters, you guys, some of the subscribers making their own compilation videos, you know, making their favorite top 10, you know, magic videos that I've dropped, which is really cool, because the more videos that you guys, the supporters and subscribers, drop, you know, I want to be able to react to those videos for you guys and give my feedback and kind of talk about a little bit of what went behind the process of either creating or dropping those videos, because there's a lot of lore, you know, there's a lot of lore. And also there's going to be a lot of collaborations with some YouTubers. You know, I'm going to be jumping on their podcast and bringing them over here and vice versa. So, and again, I'll kind of elaborate further once the time gets closer. You know, I'm expecting by next week, I'll be able to have the streaming corner a little bit more orchestrated and light, because right now you can't see anything. It's still dark over there. But once I get the lights up and running, then I will spend a good amount of time going through, you know, like I said, the online schedule, when to expect videos, what kind of videos, when to expect live streams, collaborations, giveaways, and all that good stuff. But again, thank you, everyone. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just want to let you guys know that I do see the support. I do see people asking questions and, you know, wanting more content and videos and things like that. And I genuinely see that, and I'm trying to do the best that I can when it comes to the production, you know, because that's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. A lot of this projects, it takes a lot of production, you know, and I'm up for the challenge, you know, but I'm only one guy. And but I'm fairly confident that consistency is key, and it's just a matter of time before the overall team, the behind the scenes team, is going to get tighter and it's going to get more lucrative, you know. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. And 1 second. Okay, where's everyone tuning in from? I think I'm done with the whole giving, you know, an update and when to expect. So I just want to have a little bit of a chat back and forth with you guys. How's chat? You said hi. I'm a lame, kind of. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm kind of lame. You know, a lot of people expect me because the shows and things that I do, and you know, being an entertainer, they expect a certain way that I should conduct myself, I guess. And when people meet me or they hang out with me, and I'm not in the performer sort of mentality, I'm rather lame. You know, I say it all the time. I'm like, I'm kind of lame, you know, but it's all good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's what I was gonna do, chat. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to test out the mics, because I do need to try test out the mics. I got a couple new mics that I, you know, because we're slowly but surely we're starting to get the like I said, the streaming corner set up, and it's gonna be super nice. I hope everyone's excited because I am. I'm super excited. Even with the collaborations that are in the work. Because, for example, in the past year, connected with, or rather this year, actually, because this year, Wednesday 13, um, Disturbed. What was the other one? The cast of Terrifier, which was random, but hey, it was such a fun time, and we have some upcoming ones as well, which may include like Kitty, Freddie Dread, Savage Gas. Because again, I'm not just gonna focus on bands and metal groups and more. I want to expand and just test out different demographics and different artists, and like you guys probably seen, I've done videos with like NASCAR Allo, for example, and their type of music is completely, different from what I've originally focused on, and they're not the only artist that is kind of unique. Because, like I said, this year, when it comes to those projects, and again, I'll elaborate soon, but when it comes to those projects, I'm not done releasing that series. In fact, we've been working on elevating that content and working on better visuals and better production. So just throwing that out there. But I do need to double check on these mics real quick because I do have them. I'm going to try to go live again here in a minute. I just completely forgot to put on the mic. So give me a second, guys. Again, I really do appreciate those that tune in, hang out, and they're just vibing and stuff. I really do. And again, keep an eye out, hit the little notification, the little bell, because I am going to be going live here on this channel quite a bit. So yeah. All right, everyone, stay spooky but not too spooky, and hopefully I see everybody real soon. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and test out, troubleshoot these mics. All right, everyone, I'll be right back.